Hey guys, all right, let's have a look. Here we go. 15's closed above, 30 has closed above, top wick. Ooh, but oh, I missed it. There we go. Never mind. It has just left the station. Hit buy, but it didn't take it. How would we have got 50 pips? I don't know. Yes. Okay. Let's take a look at what. Da, 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 da. So. I think we have to let this one go now, guys, unfortunately. So wild, so wild. But never mind. We have turned around a strange morning. We had 3 trades live this morning. 1 win, 2 losses. We were negative $1,200. And so, um, so now there's not this many trades. This is because I scale out. So that was first trade. So these were the live stream. So we were negative $1,200 this morning on the live stream, but unfortunately we just missed this. It went without as I did try and hit buy as it broke the high, but it didn't accept the order, and as you can see, the rest is history. So volume is literally just taking this one to orbit. I'm not chasing this one. Not chasing this. It literally you'll see if you go back to the beginning of the video, you'll see me. I hit buy 5, but it just didn't get accepted as it broke this high, which you see is the M15 here. We got wick down. 15 closed above the structure. I was looking for volume to push it up into this area here, 49.60. So, really don't think there's a lot we can do now. It's just paid. We're just sit on the sidelines now. Might get what we up $140 on the day. Only thing we can look for now is maybe we have a strong close on the 5 up here, and then we can have maybe 2, 3, 5 minute pullback candles and trade a 5-minute BPC. I think that would be the. How did I get my profit back this morning? It was this one here. I think, yeah, 10 past 9. Came back into this area, buy a candle, just bought the highs, run it up as much as I could. So yeah, it was that one that's pulled the day back for me. And I had one 30-minute sell, which was underneath the low of this bearish candle here. So I'll just explain that one while we're waiting for the markets to pan out however they may. So if we have a look, we've got structure here. Here we'd spiked up previously, rejected. Again, a rejection. Here, a rejection. This one here was a black small-bodied seller candle. The next candle, as you can see, it took out the highs first. So we created a higher high. I sold the low, got 50 pips, and then it just reversed. Ultimately, I'm looking for buys today, but I was happy to take that short. Now we can't really do anything. Like I said, I think we'll be waiting. Only way we're going to get in here is 5-minute pullbacks. I don't see any sort of opportunity unless we get a breakout of, oops, so unless we get a breakout of here, which, to be fair, we've gone from this breakout zone to the next in one 5 minute candle. So absolute madness. 20, yeah, that 5 minute candle is $32. Okay, I'm going to put gold on a different chart and I will come back to this in a minute. We're going to look at NASDQ. How's everyone's morning been? Has it been a good morning? Guys, can you hear me on YouTube? I can see plenty of you in here, but there's not much communication coming in. So, okay. Hello, hello. Liam, who else is in? So, let me know who's in. Hi, Anna. How are we doing? Getting ready to spend your Friday profits, Anna? Kaylin, how you doing, buddy? It's been a good morning. Finally out of my killer ever drawdown. Thank God. Brilliant. That's what I like to hear, Liam. Positivity and just continuation, mate. You don't when you have drawdowns, as I said to you on the messenger the other day. I said, listen, it's like falling off a bike. The best thing you can do now, listen, this is only if you're experienced and you have a system in place. If you are experienced and you have a system in place, then you just dust the cobwebs. You just dust yourself off. You get back on the bike and you go again. What you don't do is sit on the sidelines and panic and think that you're the worst trader on the planet. Yeah, I tell you, it was taking me a bit to get used to, but I am as well. I've just bought another 150k account. I've not had a payout yet. I'm only a couple of days in, but uh, so you can see the follower one. It's only just started copying, so that one's up 500. Um, the 700 that I've made today, but um, interestingly, we'll see. The payout rules seem a bit funny. I've been trying to get clarity on it, but let's get a payout first. So it's a challenge. It's a challenge. So you have to make 6%, and your drawdown limit's 3%. Um, and then you get funded. What else? And then once you're funded, your whatever your drawdown limit is. So on a 150k, your drawdown limit's 4,500. Once you've made 4,500, I think you can make a withdrawal. The most you can withdraw at one time is 5,000, but that, in theory, is coming off your buffer that you've created. So realistically, if you wanted to withdraw 5,000, which is the most you can withdraw, you need to make 10,000 as a minimum, because that's 50% of whatever you've made. That's what you're allowed to do. Um, but it will eat into your drawdown limit. So you constantly want to create a buffer from your drawdown. Well done, Anna. That's it. That's what I like to hear. Top step. You passed your FTMO. I I am contemplating a move above this 5 minute candle. 15. Let's see what happens. Got to wait another 5 minutes. So Let's have a look at NASDAQ while we're waiting for gold to do its fandango. We'll start from the top. Who else have we got in here today? Okay, so look at what I was saying about NASDAQ coming to this level. Now, I did have a small trade. Well, I did have a trade on here this morning, but I had to depart. I did tell people about this morning. Watch for the buys. It's currently at what 341.4% on the day. Be looking for more ways to get long on the Nasdaq. BPC trade would be nice, so maybe we can come down into 24,500. Yes, shorts could be taken now off the hourly. I'm going to wait for the lower time frame, but yeah, if you wanted, you could take a short on the hourly. Looking for a pullback, but I'm going to wait for price to come down and create support to go long. That's going to be my preference. um, I need to go and buy some more bottles of water. I've just finished all my water, so I'm going to have something I don't normally drink, which is fizzy drink. I'm thirsty as hell. Went for a run this morning, 8.5k in, pulled my car. Furthest point away from home as well. I walked back until I found a bike. Then I hopped on the bike. Very, very annoying. So I'm not going to be running for a while. I did stop straight away though as soon as it happened. Same bloody place it happened last time, but different opposite calf. Opposite calf, other leg. Let's have a look, see if gold's doing anything. If there's any markets you want me to look at, guys, just let me know. But as I said, gold, ideally, my setup now would be a buy a candle form and we can look to get long. Just got to wait 3 minutes. How what do we have? Yeah, it's $8.50 up to the highs, so that'll work. One minute, 30 seconds. If it closes bullish, we get a wick down. I'm going to be a buyer of the 5-minute candle. So the high currently sits at 49.39. $50. If it comes down lower, even better. Who else we got on here today? So fundamentally right now we are looking for what we call a BPC trade. So if you're not familiar with that, this would be something like this. Market's broken out. We're looking for pullback. We're looking for buyers to form. And then a wick down, we can buy the high. So that's what we're looking for. So now we need to buy a candle. And then we're good. As long as we've got room to trade into. So 120, we could potentially have a setup. This is quality. Look at this. This is what I call discipline. Sat in a supermarket car park watching this channel. Man's just done his shopping, bought his wine. Now he's sat in the car park watching this. Love it. That is just pure discipline. Right. Have a guess who that is. Any member guess who that is? Don't tell me you're just killing time now. So, yeah, we've got to wait for this candle to close. Got to wait for this candle to close. And if it closes bullish, then what we're going to do is look to buy the high of it. Remember, we've got more volume coming in about 13 minutes. So, pre-comex, we should see another push. Will it be to the upside, to the downside? Who knows? But that's why we wait for confirmation. So for us, it'll be waiting for a buy candle, waiting for the bow and arrow effect, and then let it go. Ooh, let's have a look at NASDAQ quickly. $42 points. Okay, we're gonna put the NASDAQ buys in. 806. So there we go. Okay, so I'm going to take 70% of the position off here rather than 50 because we've seen the market. There's a couple of times it's stopped here. So will we push through? And if we do, well, we can always take another trade. I'm going to take the remainder off at here. So we're about to get triggered. Well, not just yet, but close. Gold's printing a bullish 5-minute candle as well. Oh, okay. Six. We'll leave that for now. Okay. 39. Let's bring that down a little bit. 36 is where I want to. There we go. So we are about 12 15. Okay, so let's get. Okay, break even now, guys. So 20 points has actually been hit. Uh, I'm not going to be greedy. I'm closing the 70%. So we did actually get 20 points there. The last two that I took off were a little bit below. I'm just going to move that in here. So a little bit up. So we just got ourselves, what, about $300 there. And now we've got 30% of the position left to run. Okay, let's go to gold because that has set up now. We'll go for 5. Okay, so 60% come off at 50 pips. That's, all right, so NASDAQ still running well. Can see that in the background we're up $120. We're at break even, so it doesn't matter. At the level, we'll take. Oh, gold's in, so let's just flip over to gold. Okay, we're getting close. Another dollar, and then we'll move to break even. 40, that's 20, 30. Okay, break even, guys. We've got $4 up there, 40 points. See if we can get another. See if we can get a brace. There we go. On. How's that not closed? Where's I've taken it out. I don't understand. So close some off there. Hopefully you guys got your 50 points. I closed off at 35. I'm going to just leave a little bit to run now. We've got it's going well on NASDAQ. We're up $280 at the minute across the two. So this one's only $80 up. Break even on both. Let's see if we can do any trade management. One, 7, 8. So we'll leave that in for there for now. Gold. Uh, so gold, you should have got your 50 pips, guys. If you didn't, I mean, I took mine off at as it dropped back down because it didn't execute on the TP, so I just did it manually. All right, just bring this up a little bit. I've just taken off another one at the structure, and if we get the opportunity on the breakout, we'll get another trade here. So we've got to add in a couple of wins here. See what's going on with NASDAQ. So we are currently at the minute 33 points up. Extended target is 41, and then we'll just leave a little bit. We'll leave 10% running. Oops. So bottom wicks forming. As soon as it breaks TP2 on gold, well done, Anna. I think gold, I'm about to get stopped for the last little bit. Yeah, we've only left 10% running, so it's okay. See, you can never be too greedy, right? You just don't know how far things are going to run. There we go. Gold is out. NASDAQ, we're getting close to our stop, which is just underneath this 5-minute candle. See, you're never going to go bust taking profits, guys. You're never going to go bust taking profits. And Bridget took 70. Well done. So next trade on here will be if we get a breakout above here. 30-minute support's been formed here. Potentially 3 minutes to find out, but yeah, pretty much 30-minute support's formed. So lower time frame, you might find if this happens, you're going to get a pullback and then we'll run back up to those highs. So what have we done? 2 trades here and 2 wins. So total trade, so we are 96. Can we get to 100 wins next week? Can we get to 100 wins next week? I'm not sure I'm going to do any more trades this afternoon. We'll see. Gold, yeah, it's dropping back down. We'll have a look, see if we get another similar setup to what I did on the 30-minute chart just before the live stream. Just going to stay on here. In fact, nothing's going to happen here. Okay, there's no new. Okay, I tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm actually going to sell gold if not on the 15, off the 30, but I'm using the 15 as the first seller candle. So if we spike up first, yeah, if we go up first, which we are, I'm going to sell underneath the low of this 30-minute candle. So that's 49.18. And I'm only going to look to come down to 4,900. In fact, 4,900, do 2. 49, what is that? Oh, what was that? NASDAQ stopped. Oh, okay, so NASDAQ just hit the next TP. So we just hit our final unit there. So we've got one more unit potentially, which is, I'm just going to bring it down just below that structure. So we'll see what happens there. So we've just been ticking over quite nicely here, guys. We've done about $720 trading at very small lot sizes. Now, if we close above here, then we've got a breaker structure and we'll be looking for breakout trades. Now, let me just give you the rules for those just in case you're not familiar. There we go. Now you'll know I've got a sell stop in here. This is based on a range trade. The fact that the market's come back up, it's rejected. Now I've not placed it underneath the 15-minute seller candle. The reason being is I wanted to use a higher time frame because we are going against the, let's say, predominant move today. So I'm using the 30-minute low. Again, you can see it's a rejection candle, huge wick coming off the structure point. But I'm basically saying, right, last 15-minute candle, that's my seller candle. That's my confirmation that sellers have come in. But I'm waiting for it to break the 30-minute low to get in. Let me know if that makes sense, guys. It's just using a combination of 15 and 30-minute there. I don't want to just jump into a break of a 15-minute candle when the major move today is to the upside. NASDAQ still running. Can't do anything with our stops yet. As you can see, we're right underneath the lows. There we go. Any questions, guys? No, you're so quiet today. Everyone's been creaming the pips by the sound of it. Well, it's nice when someone's sending me a message saying you need to stay on. I've got an hour and a half to kill. So I've basically got to find chat for about an hour. Not today for me, Mark. Very difficult. London session down $500. Yeah, I was down $1,200. I was down $1,200 in the London session, but we're back to 1,300 up now. So that, now remember, it counts all the trades like when you scale out. So it looks like there's bloody loads of trades, but there we go. We're out of the NASDAQ now. So we're 1397 up for the day. So we've gone from 1,200 down to just shy of 1,400 up. So, and look, no big wins, 500, 600, 100, 108, 190, 60, 160, 160, 28 loss, 180, 36, 15, 177, 56, 200, 9, 68, 105. And look, tell me something that you can see. What you notice is look at all those trades, have a look at the data. Oh, let me see. Might need to move this so you can see. All right, have a look at all the data and tell me something that you notice. What do you notice? Look at all the trades, wins, losses, etc. Tell me what you notice. Um, I think there's an 800 loss there, 750 loss. Look at all the data. I mean, it might be. I'm referring to like uh, the section over here on the right hand side. Tell me what you see. I don't know. I'm just gonna have a look, see how clear it is. Oh, it's pretty clear on YouTube. Come on, guys. Need to be. Oh, gold's breaking. Let's cancel those orders. Short duration, yeah. Only trading Nasdaq and gold, yeah. But there's one giveaway. Right, which direction are Nasdaq and gold moving today? No, it's not to do with the trade duration. Which which direction is Nasdaq and gold moving today? Okay, look at all my trades. Which direction? There's one that isn't. Look here. Long, 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 short, short, long, 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 long. Yeah, and that sell was the same trade. Exactly. If the market's moving in a particular direction, don't try and fight it. You can still be wrong and it go in the right direction. Meaning, our trade this morning on live stream, we were buying because oh, let me cancel those orders. Okay, so the analysis for everyone this morning was look, and we were exactly right. What did I say to you? I said, are we going to form a higher low? Just because we form a higher low, we don't know how the candles are going to move and form the higher low. I said to you, just from traditional charting, we've got effectively the neckline forming, another here, the left shoulder. We're looking for a right shoulder to form. So we bought in here, we got stopped out here. I bought back in. We bought twice here. I bought back in after the stream in here, and this one trade here got me all my money back. And then I've been trying to find other ways to get in. You know, I'm just picking the direction, and I'm looking to go with it. Now, all this move here, this was tricky. Trying to get in and work through here. The cleanest one was probably here, and trade it back to there. Now we're getting above this area, we can start to look at trades again. So, okay, we're gonna wait for this 15-minute candle to close, and then we've got buys. So we've got 3 minutes, well, just under 2.5 minutes exactly. Needs to close above. Exactly, all long. You find buys so much easier to spot than sells. Okay, so when the market starts to drop, stand on your head. um, no worries, Bridget, no worries. Um, if you find buys easier, then stick to buys. You know, the amount of times that I see people that have a success rate that is much better in one direction over the other. Um, the buys might be because the market's predominantly moving higher. Yeah. And when it's selling, it's like panic sells, so it goes a lot faster. So that might be why you find buys much easier. But you know, it's everyone has their strengths, and this goes with not just trading. It's like anything. So stick to your strengths. If you find that your success rate is 75, 80% with buys, but yet it's 30% or 50% with sells, okay, that's fine. But are you making money with the buys? Or are you making money with the sales? If you're making money with the sales, that means you're getting much better risk to reward returns on your sales. So have a look. This is where journaling comes in really handy. So we've got 45 seconds left. Oh, now we're going to be buying the high of this candle. 49.61. 27 seconds. I'm going to do a momentum order, yeah, so I'm just going to place it. I don't want it to. 17 seconds. 61. So I need 66. Okay, so the buy stop is in. 60% of the position will come off at 55 pips. So I think I've put it in at Okay, there we go. So structured buy stop in, 60% to come off here, 50% of what's left to come off here, and oh, let's just bring that down slightly below the 5,000 barrier. Last trade of the day for me, if it triggers. Uh, okay. Disconnect. So let me. I'll bring up the. In fact, where have the rules gone? Did I clear them off? So let's just put it on so you can see what the breakout rules. So let's see if we adhered to the setup. Where the? Let me just check something. Minutes, hours should be seen on all time frames. So let's look at the rules. Did we adhere to them? Resistance close above. Yes, we closed above. We know we've got space up to 5,000. So yes, we've got clear space. Next candle to wick down. Yes, it's moved lower. It's tapped the level again. Buy stop above previous candle high plus spread. Well, we don't need spread on this one because it's futures, but if you are trading spot, yes, you need to add the spread above the high. You don't want to get caught in at the same price just because of the spread. And remember, spread right now is probably a little bit bigger than normal. So lifetime mentorship, lifetime membership is on. We have 5. Let me just check. Is it 5 or 4? 5 places remaining. So whatever comes first, Feb the 14th or the 5 places. There's a link there if you're interested in joining the membership. What's included in the membership? Well, you get 8 live streams a week, external from what I do here on YouTube. You have the best traders community. A lot of the members are listening in right now. We've got some real sharpshooters in there. We've got some silent assassins as well that just post their profits at the end of the day, but stay quiet during the day. But yeah, it's a great place to be. A lot of support. We've got watch lists, live streams, recordings, blah, 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 blah. Any questions? Fire them in. Yeah, the lifetime is pay for an annual membership and get lifetime access. We're not going to show you new fancy things every day. No, it's going to be boring. It's going to be repetitive. What should be exciting is your returns. So don't go out there looking for the Holy Grail. There is no Holy Grail. Just focus on the process and the prize will follow. It's like going to the gym. You have to slog it out. You don't you don't really see the changes in your physique because you're seeing it daily until you get to where you want to be. But most people, when you keep going, they'll all of a sudden they'll go, oh, what? You look different. You lost some weight, blah, blah, blah. Because they might not have seen you for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. Mark, what are your views on resistance at 49.60? Is on the spot mark, is that on Trading View or on this one? Yep, that's true. Over here. Yeah, yep. I've got momentum entry, as I said. I just feel that the market coming into the US Open is just going to continue. We're looking for that volume to keep coming and breaking levels. I'm keeping the order in, guys. I'm keeping the order in. Yeah. So 49.60 if you've got yeah, that's just literally below the high of this candle. Absolutely. I'm looking for the market to break and continue going above. Makes sense. I usually find 2 p.m. GMT more buoyant. Yeah, I mean, look, let's see. I mean, I don't think we can get much more buoyant than the market is right now. It's absolutely bonkers, right? So that's why I'm trading at these little lot sizes. You don't need to trade big. Lot sizes right now, people that are trading big lot sizes, it's for ego and vanity. You don't need it. You do not need it. And anyone that's telling you to keep trading at the same size, they they're probably after something and not being very transparent with you. Look at this. Literally, Bitcoin came right down to this low here. Will we close this gap? Are we just going to have a little bit of a rally and then close this gap down here to 52,000? I mean, look, it's already had a 50% drop from the highs. 53.21. What are your views with Top Step are experiencing? Do you think it's a smoke screen and that they are struggling deep down? Uh, what do you mean? What would make them be struggling deep down? Elaborate for me, please. I'm not quite sure. Look, I mean, look, I pretty much guarantee it's going to be the same for not just Top Step. I reckon for the amount that they've probably had to pay out, they've probably had 5, 10 times more getting spanked because look, while gold was flying up, the natural human reaction is, oh, it can't go much higher. And low, I don't. there won't be many people that will have kept buying it or holding it. A lot of people will have just continued to keep selling, trying to catch the highs until it was too late. So, but if you look, everyone's been reducing their lot size in what you can trade. I mean, yesterday it was 15 contracts. Today it's 6 contracts. So they've just reduced margin levels, which it makes sense. You know, that's good from a book point of view. It shows a responsibility. They might have been hammered, and if they have, then it's good business practice, to reduce margin levels. It will stop people from blowing accounts as well. Yeah, it's going to stop people from making the massive returns they have, but it will stop people from. It's a double-edged sword. So I think the decision process that they've made to reduce leverage and margin for traders is a sensible one. I mean, I would never use the maximum contracts anyway that were available. I went to 10. That was the maximum. I could use 15. Now I can only use 6, so I'm just using 5. It will hurt the traders which have been blowing up. I don't see much content, to tell you the truth, and remember, don't always believe the content that you read. You know, I always there's a lot of smokescreen stuff going on, so you have to be careful what people are posting and sharing. That's why I always trade live in front of you, and you'll see that my lot sizes were reduced. You'll see this morning this was negative, what was it, 1200 and something after the London session. I don't hide these numbers. There's a way you can do it because I saw someone earlier trading this and I thought, oh, who's this guy? And he had all these covered up. I was like, why have you got them covered up? It doesn't make any sense to me. No one's going to think you're a worse trader or a better trader if you're trading at half a lot or 10 lots, as long as people can see um, the thought process and the consistency behind your methodology, then that's all that matters. I'm more sensible, Mark. My lot size is now 2 MGC and my heartbeat has dropped. Love it. Love it. Yeah, in fact, I don't know what let's see where, I ought to watch my heart rate as I'm going through live streams. It's probably about 82 or something, I reckon, now while I'm sat here. 76. I don't know, I can't bend my arm that way, but yeah, we're currently sitting at 76. High of the day, 188. So, all right. Well, I'm still leaving the order in. We've had an inside candle. So let's make this bigger. Hey everyone, great end to the week. Nice DAX trade this morning. 5-minute NASDAQ trade not long ago and missed both the DAX and NASDAQ breakouts. Is what they're still 500. Well done, mate. Yeah, we had nice. Well, we just had NASDAQ and DAX. We had them both, NASDAQ and gold running at the same time. So, yeah, been a good session so far. Uh, so yeah, just see if this one can move. I'm just gonna watch NASDAQ, see if we can get a. Oh, NASDAQ sells could be on the open for a similar trade to gold this morning on the hourly. Okay, let's have a look at NQ on the open for potential sells. I quite like this. Uh, okay, so we've got resistance. Okay, so look, similar. Oh God, I missed that order. That's the only thing I need to remember to do with this platform is cancel orders after the trade's been stopped out. Okay, so Lightning, good morning, and please accept my well wishes for the day. May everyone here have a green P&L. So far, so good, Lightning. Let's hope it can stay that way. So if we look, these lows are just getting lower, right? Here, we've come down. We've created a lower high, lower low. We've come up slightly higher high, but not much in terms of closing price. So in terms of what I was saying this morning about the gold trade, this could be the neckline. We could come down into this area here, so around 24,640. So I'm going to put a market sell stop underneath 24,757, 24,75. Stop sell 10. Okay, I'm going to put in here buy limit for 5. Don't want to do 5. And then 56. Limit by 5. Put it in here. Limit by 3. And we'll change this one to 2. Okay, gold. Ooh, I know what I need to do. I need to come back to this view because I want the. Should we trigger, I want to hit the break even button quickly. So we're looking for the higher low to form off the hourly, which would then potentially set us up maybe for next week for the next impulsive move higher. Now, if we do continue, if we then get above this area, we can look for a breakout and trade it up towards 25,000 even handle. Let's just have a quick look at gold. Still waiting. Waiting for Christmas over here. Here you go, buddy. I'll send you it. Mark at MarkOwenConcepts.com. So 2:35, guys. At 2:35, I will be calling an end to today's session, and I will also be closing all pending orders, and I'll lock the account. So this little button up here is a manual lockout, and you can set it for the day. That means no matter what, even if you like a trade setup, you can't place it. You can't just go, do you know what? I've changed my mind. Lightning, I would love to know how to do that. I'm terrible at stuff like that. I just need a clipper. I guess you could be a clipper. Is this what you're telling me? Yeah, drop me an email, buddy. All right, bud. One second, guys. Yeah, just waiting, guys. Now look, if this candle closes bearish in 22 minutes and closes below the level on the 30, then I'm going to cancel the buy orders on this chart. But remember, this could just be the market trying to attract those buyers. Little pullback. Think of the bow and arrow. Is this the bow getting pulled back before let go? Project the arrow forward. NASDAQ, don't need to worry about that at the minute. It's rallying, so I've got it on a different screen. Interesting. Maybe. There we go. Now there is one thing, if anyone's experienced on um, damn it. Okay. If there is any way we know how to move these like pending orders so they're not in the middle of the screen, that would be really cool if I could like just move them right over to the right hand side. If anyone knows how to do that. Lightning, that sounds really cool, mate. I'm such a dinosaur when it comes to tech. So yeah, if these could just be sat on the right hand side, that'd be lovely. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, is it? Just go into trade settings and change the order and position. Into trade settings. This bit? This bit. Ah, Mr. Buckley. Not just a pretty face. Thank you, sir. Oh, I'm not moving this now. I'm not smart enough to be sarcastic. So it looks like we're going to have to wait for the 230 candle, the NYSE open, to give the Nasdaq and gold the next kick up the old backside. Now the Nasdaq sells, I will kill before the market open candle. So 16 minutes left for NQ. All right, 15 minutes to go. I'm just watching NASDAQ over here because this order doesn't look right. What's the high? Basically 61. Oh, let's have a look. Orders. 4961. Oh yeah, 49613. Yeah, it's fine. It just looks like it's below that wick. I mean, realistically, how much more is it going to move today? But we shall see. Stick to our rules. So we've got two pending orders, guys. If you just tuned in, we've got a buy stop above the 30-minute candle on gold. We have a sell stop below the NASDAQ hourly. So we're looking for a potential lower high to be formed. So we've had big market impulsive move, come into this structure area here, looking for maybe a higher low to be formed before we start the next move up. So we're going to see if we can capture this. So we've had the false breakout here. It's closed above, closed below, inside candle, wick up. So we're looking to take out the low back down into this bit. TP's at 25, and what was the second one? I did it based on lower time frame. So 25 and 65. 11 minutes to go before the fun. Yes, that's the NYSE Open. So yeah, if neither of these trades get triggered, I'm going to hit the lockout button, and that'll be me done for the week. So while we're waiting for the next sort of 10-15 minutes to see if we can get another trade potentially or not, just fire in. Let me know what your results have been like this week. Drop it in pips, percentages, dollars, whatever you prefer, however you want to share it. Do you want to share the dollar amount? Do you want to share the percentage amount? Or you don't want to share? Let me know if it's been a good, bad, indifferent week. Now the beauty is, it is the first week of the calendar month. So if it's been a bad week, don't worry about it. You've got another 3 weeks left to turn it round. If it's been a good week, fantastic. You're ahead of the curve. Now it's nice. One of our members, she's already put in for a withdrawal, trading profits for this week. How happy would you be at withdrawing $500 to $1,000 a week from trading? That's without payouts. That's just from your personal account. Here you go, Jazz. Nearly done it for you, mate. Nearly managed to run for the hour and a half just before you go and pick up your lad. It's a good job you got the screen on in your car. People might think you're a bit dodgy sat in a supermarket car park for an hour and a half. Six minutes. Gold is dropping. Yep. I don't mind that. The hourly is still nice setup. If you look, the hourly is closed above structure. As long as it doesn't close below this candle in this hourly, it can take the low out, but if it closes below, then cancel it. Because it could just come down, take out the low, then reverse and pop straight up through the highs. Yep. So 30-minute, that's fine. You got on this 30-minute. If you wanted to take a short, you could do, wait for it to close, wait for a wick up, sell underneath. Take it back down to here. Four minutes. So Meta pre-market is down. Google is down. Tesla is up. Nvidia pre-market is up. It's up by quite a bit actually. 2.5% Nvidia. Oh, Amazon's way down. What's going on with Amazon? 8% down, Amazon pre-market. Must be Amazon earnings. AMZN. Oh, okay. Too busy looking at Amazon. So, okay, I've just closed NASDAQ. It was like $10-20. Just because I'm going to wait for the open. I want to see if the open spikes up and then I'll sell the lows. I don't want to just get triggered in like I just did. So I cancelled the order. Made a whopping $10. If it spikes up on the open, I'm going to place a sell stop. If it just drops, I'm leaving it alone. I'm just having a look at Amazon earnings, see if there's a miss on the earnings. Amazon shares sink as it prepares $200 billion AI spending blitz. So we've got 1 minute now. 1 minute for the open. So 40 seconds. It's okay. So 15 seconds. Remember, so if it goes straight down, I'm doing nothing. If it spikes up, I'm going to sell it. What's the low? Okay. I need it to go up. If it's just going to drop, I'm not doing anything. This is the zone we want to be watching somewhere in this area for potential buys if it drops. Would have hit first TP. Not had a wick up. Okay, I'm leaving NASDAQ alone. If we get a close above here, we'll buy. If we get buyers down here, we'll buy. I'm leaving this now as it would have hit our first target. So let's go back to gold. Okay, at 240, 2:45, I'm going to shut off the stream, guys. I'm going to stay here until then because I just want to see if this hourly flips. Especially now we've broken the hourly low. I like this even more now we've broken the previous hourly low. Let me just check that. Yeah, that's okay. I just put an extra unit on because I had 5 on. I've just upped it to 6. Yeah, exactly, Anna. That's what we're looking for now. Nasdaq's popping as well. I've put prices outside. Oh, okay. I just tried to buy that, but it doesn't allow me to do 10 units anymore. So we'll go back to gold. Mm, Okay, starting to turn bullish now. Will we break the previous candle's high? This is what we've been sat here waiting 40 minutes for now. If it doesn't, we cancel the orders, we shut up shop, and we go, we've had a good day. It started off, and this is what I say, if a day starts off bad, don't worry about it. I'd rather have a day finish good and start bad than a day finish good and start bad. Because then you walk away from the screen, you're feeling good, you've stuck to your, even when you've taken trades and they go against you, you've stuck to your rules. It's always better to finish on a high as opposed to finish on a low. So, you know, like some people I know this, I'll always tell them if they're up a certain amount by Thursday or Wednesday, I'll say, right, stop trading that account, make a withdrawal. You know, that's going to go into your bank account or it's going to go onto your onto your card, and you can use that money, and the belief that it gives you that you've earned something from trading, and now you've just gone to it. Oh, um, sorry, I completely forgot where I was. Someone just messaged me, and I lost my track of thought. Doesn't take much for me to do that. Here we go. Boom. There we go. T1, 50 pips, break even. That's what I call something worth waiting for, guys. Let me know if you caught it. That was the easiest 50 pips. Come on, guys. Tell me you got it. Do you catch it? Not yet. Why? We're up 70 pips from the entry. Mm. And yes, well done. 60 pips there. Anna, TP1 and break even. Lovely. Going for 10, made an error. No problem, Andy. Let's hope it. I think it'll keep pushing, but I'll probably get stopped out before it goes on and hits T2. Here comes the retracement. Okay, there we go. Nice, healthy start to the day. Nice finish to the day. Oh, let's cancel orders. Okay, orders cancelled. Let's have a look at NASDAQ. Check. I've not left it. Yeah, so look, that was. I tried to buy it as it broke that high. 25. Yeah, it would have hit TPs, but never mind. We got it on gold. That's it. Day done. Week done. Well done, team. Well done, team. So look, I'm just going to hit this button now. Lock out all day. Yes, lock me out. There we go. Can't place any more trades now. That's it. Not until Sunday. So guys, have a great weekend. Very, very simple. Oh, before we go, let's just change those results. 97. Okay, we need three more wins. Be nice if I actually 97 wins. Okay, 3 more wins to get to our century. Yes, coys. Okay, all right, guys. Listen, have a great weekend. I'll catch you all Monday. Take care. Bye bye.